everybody. So on the 1st of February was my 3 months on T, and I didn't get to make a 2-month video because I was at home for winter break from school. So I'm making one today. It's a couple days late, but you know, I'm super busy already with school this semester, and I just thought I'd rather make one late than not make one at all. So I'm going to talk about my changes that I've noticed over the past 2 months. So the first one, I think, is my voice has dropped a little bit. So I'll do a little voice comparison thing. This is my voice 1 month on testosterone. So this is my voice 3 months on testosterone. The second thing that I've noticed is my facial hair. You probably can't see it on camera, but my peach fuzz on my mustache is getting just a little tiny bit darker, and my upper lip just looks dirty. It's kind of weird. And then on my chin, just on the tip of my chin, where I had a couple of chin hairs before I started T, I had 2 chin hairs right here, and now I have probably 10 dark ones, and then the rest of my peach fuzz is getting really thick, even though it's still bright blonde, so you can't really see it. It just is really spiky, and they're getting a lot longer than they had before. The third thing that I've noticed is my body hair. So I took some pictures of my leg hair when I was a couple weeks on T. That was before it started changing, and it's a lot thicker now. On my shins, it's a lot thicker and a lot darker than it was before I started T, which it was already pretty thick to begin with, but it's a lot thicker noticeably. And on the back of my legs, it's more noticeable and darker. There wasn't really much there before. And then I noticed that my thighs, it's coming up from my knees, up my thighs, and then it's a lot more noticeable, because before it was so blonde you couldn't even see it even though it was there. And so let's see, my arm hair, it's not changing yet. I don't think that'll happen for a while. It's still bright blonde, and you just can't really see it. And then I'm getting my happy trail. Before I started T, I had a little bit of dark hair there, but now it's connecting down to my pelvic area, and it's traveling up the sides of my belly button to the top. And yeah, so that's pretty exciting. The fourth thing is my overall body temperature has increased. I'm a lot warmer now, and that has affected my vascularity. I'm a lot more vascular, and I notice it just when I'm sitting around, but especially when I'm working out. The arm veins on my forearm and that one on the back of your arm is much more noticeable. And the fifth thing is my sleep/energy level. I don't feel like I need as much sleep as I did before to feel as energized. The sixth thing is acne. On my 1 month video, I talked about how it was bad on my neck and my chin, and that's still a thing. I'm getting more weird kind of blemishes on this area, and I think it's because the facial hair is kind of coming in, so it's irritating my pores or the follicles. And and my neck is still just like breaking out a lot, and like my forehead, and I'm getting like pimples on like my cheeks and stuff, and kind of sucks. And I'm also getting, I had like back knee before I started T. I've like always had it since I had my first puberty, but now it's like more severe. They're more like cystic kind of pimples, and kind of hurts, and it's going like down my back more. Like it's always just been on my shoulders. But the seventh thing is my muscle growth and like strength increase. So over winter break, which was the middle of December till about January 4th, I was going to the gym every single day and trying to make those sick gains over winter break and just stay active and focus on my fitness. So over that time, I noticed that I was making increases in my reps and my weight amount more rapidly than I had for the past year of working out and lifting. And that's super exciting because I've been making very gradual progress, but since I started working out my first semester at college, which was fall of 2015 till this last fall, 2016, it was just like very steady increase. Like it wasn't a lot. I've made a lot of progress in the past 3 months, which is super exciting. And I'm noticing the difference. Like I'm taking pictures and documenting my like fitness progress, and I can already notice a change in my shoulder width, which is extremely exciting. The second to last thing that's been changing is my appetite. I feel like I'm eating a lot more food. I eat breakfast in the morning at like 7:30, and then I'll eat a snack at like 9:30, and then I'll eat lunch at like noon, and then I'll eat dinner at like 5, and then I sometimes have another snack after 5 before I go to bed. And I didn't really do that before because I wasn't that hungry. The last thing that I've noticed is like for emotional changes, I don't know if it's just like the mental state that I'm in, because I'm having a hard time kind of with my mental health right now. But I'm having a hard time like feeling my emotions, and it's really weird. It's very strange. But I don't know if that has to do with testosterone or just what I'm dealing with right now outside of my transition. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.